Hey, what's up, guys? Hayden here. Almost every single time. Anyways, I've had a couple of requests on how to make a multiplayer game in Clickteam. I'm not gonna cough again. Okay. Well, anyways, I'm gonna show you how to use Lacewing, or just how to make a two-player game in this tutorial. So, how this is going to work in this tutorial is, so we're going to need the Lacewing Relay Client object and the Lacewing Relay Server object. Whoops. Okay. So, how the game's going to work is we're going to have someone who has to host the game, and then the other person will have to type in an IP address, and then they'll connect to the other player. So, how that's going to work is we're going to get a edit box. I can't even find it. Okay, there it is. I'm freaking blind right now. Okay, so I'm going to rename the box to IP. Okay. Then we're going to get a button. It's a very beautiful button. We're actually going to make two buttons. We're going to clone this one. Alright, I'm going to rename this one join, the other one host. Okay, now we actually have to name the button. Okay, so now what you're going to do now is you're going to go into the event editor. Now we're going to make a group, insert group, a group of events, and we're going to name one host. We're going to make another one, insert group of events, and we're going to name this one joiner. I think that's a word. I don't know, but you know, I'll just rename it peer. How do you rename this piece of crap? Jesus. Oh, there we go. Freaking Clickteam. Yeah, I'll just rename it peer. Okay, so now, oh, why are these both? God damn it. Okay. I don't know why that other one was host. Jesus. Okay. So we're going to make two actives. We got this one, and we're going to make this one. This one right here is going to be our host. Then we're going to just color him up a bit. We'll make him yellow. Pretend he's SpongeBob. Let's make him look like SpongeBob. We'll make the host be SpongeBob. Okay. I have no idea how you draw SpongeBob, so now he has like a black mouth. Okay, this looks more like a Lego. Clickteam physics. Oh, I know, this is a big touch. Hey, we need his nose. Oh god, we gotta. Yeah, he has like buck teeth. Oh my god. We gotta give him his nose. We'll get like a darker shade of yellow. And then brush it around. Yeah, that's all we need is holes. Okay, now he looks like he's like angry. You know, I'll just leave him like that. So this is going to be the host, and this is the peer. Now, you have to do this exact same thing for both of the actives. So, I'm going to start with the peer. So, just select on the peer, go to the blue jumping man, click on here, movement, and then go to the +/- sign. You're going to click on that. And then you're going to click create a new movement, this square thingy. Why does it say WD Gaster is online? We're not talking about Undertale here, Jesus. Okay. Well, once you've got that done, what you're going to do is you're going to click on movement up here again and make sure it's set to movement 1 or whatever. You might have renamed it, but I'm just going to leave it default. So once I'm here, I'm going to change its movement to 8 directions. Okay. And then we're going to go to SpongeBob or the host. And then do the same thing that we just did to the peer active object thing. Okay. So once you've got that done, we're going to go back into the event editor. And we're going to make a new condition. Okay, make sure you're not doing it in any of the groups. So if it looks like this, like these two things right here, don't put the conditions that I'm about to do in the group. So anyways, new condition. At the start of frame, we're going to go to group of events and deactivate host, which what this will do is at this, when the frame starts or the level starts, these things won't run right away. Like, because we're going to be putting events into these and we don't want them to both run at the same time, or else the thing will just completely break. So once you've done that, we're going to make another condition. Then we're going to go onto one of our buttons. So I'm going to start with host. When button is clicked, group of events, it's going to activate group host. We're going to do the same thing. I can actually just drag the join button and hover over this, and it actually replaces the host button with the join button. And what I can do, I'm just going to drag this, click edit, and then instead of activating host, it's going to activate the peer group. Then what we're going to do is that it's going to make this invisible. Alright. So we also have to make another event in here. So when the join button is clicked, Lacewing is going to connect. So for the IP, we're actually going to get the text that's in the edit box, and we'll connect to whatever was in there. So once we got that done, we can actually start adding the events into these. So we'll start off with host. So all we got to do is use always. Now, since it's the host, it's not going to be using the Lacewing Relay client. It's going to be using the Lacewing Relay server to do all of its work. And this group is going to be using the Lacewing Relay object to work the group, you know what I mean. Anyway, so under host, always send number to client on subchannel 0. Now it doesn't matter what subchannel it is, so I'm just gonna leave it at 0. So on subchannel 0, now we have to put in a number, but so pretty much what I'm about to do is that, so you can see the host object, what it's gonna do, it's gonna send its x coordinate to the peer, and then the peer will receive it, and then we'll make an event where when the message is received from the host, it will set the host's position x coordinate. Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna go back into here. Send number to client on subchannel 1. Number to send, we click on host again, position y coordinate. So oh yeah, we have to do one more thing in here, something very, very important. So we have to do it with these two events right here. So what we're gonna have to do, so when the host button is clicked, this thing right here, actually no, we don't need to touch that, the host object, We're gonna go under movement, multiple movements, select movement, movement number 1. And then what we can do with this is we can drag this and put it right here, right under the peer object. Alright, so what this is doing, it's sending its coordinates to the other player. So how this is going to work now, how the player is going to receive it. So new condition. Now this time we're going to be using Lacewing relay client. So we click on that, message sent on number message from server to me on subchannel 0. I think there was a 0 in there, but I just deleted it. So if the host sends a number or like an X coordinate or whatever from subchannel 0, right here we will, no, not there. We're gonna go under the host position, set X coordinate, then we're gonna click on Lacewing relay client, received, get number. So what that will do is that it will retrieve the X coordinate from the host, and it will set its position, set the host's position on your screen. Hope you have an idea what that means. Anyway, so we're gonna drag that event over. We're gonna make another. We're gonna just duplicate that pretty much. And then instead of subchannel 0, it's gonna be subchannel 1. Oh, whoops. Because we're sending the Y coordinate on subchannel 1. So on subchannel 1, it will position set Y coordinate. We're gonna click on the host position. Wait, no. I'm doing the wrong freaking thing. Whoops. I just got off track there. We're gonna click on Lacewing relay client, received, get number. Sorry about that. I didn't even know what I was doing right there. So pretty much what we just did is that I'll show you what we just did. Do I really have to save this? Okay, I'll stick it in this folder. Oh, I just hit my freaking mic. Lacewing. Yeah, I said that in a weird way. Okay. I just heard some really weird sound. Spooky. Okay. I think this is what we just made. Yeah. I can already tell because it has SpongeBob. That mystical sea creature. It's not even a sea creature, it's a freaking splooge thing. I don't know. Okay, so what we're gonna do is on this screen, we're gonna make it host. Okay, I guess it won't ask for my permission. Usually it would say to allow access, but for some reason it didn't pop up. Okay, so anyway, so on the other screen, we're gonna type localhost, which is, you know, okay. So you can see when I'm moving, this is the peer right here. If he's moving, it's not gonna move on the other screen. But if the host moves, what? What? It's not even working. Are you kidding me right now? The actual fuck. Oh. Oops. I forgot like the most important event ever. Oh jeez. Okay. When the button host is clicked, we actually have to, so under Lacewing relay server, we go to relay server host, and I'm just gonna do the default port that it says up there, 6121. Okay, now I should now it should work. Now the movement might be a little choppy. There's another way to do this, but it's kind of a little more advanced. But it's not as hard, but it's just advanced. Like, you just have to know like 4 or 5 more events about Lacewing, but I'll cover that on another YouTube video. So we got our 2 games. I'm gonna host. Okay, now it's asking for my permission. That's why I didn't ask last time, because I didn't even make the event for the Lacewing server to host. But I'm just gonna check off both of these. Wait for it to go away. But okay, now on the other screen I'm gonna type local host. I'm gonna click join. So now you can see I'm moving on both screens. This is the screen that I'm playing on right here, and this is the peer screen. So you can see if the peer moves, it doesn't move for the other player, because we didn't make the peer send its X and Y coordinates to the host. So oh yeah, for some weird reason, if like the host or the peer leaves, like their game will crash. It's weird, but we're gonna pretty much do the exact same thing that we did with the host, but instead it's gonna be for the peer. So I'm just gonna get this. So always, now under Lacewing relay client, we're gonna send number to server on subchannel 2, because subchannel 0 and 1's already taken. So we're gonna have to do 2. So now what we have to do is click peer, position, X coordinate. So we got that. Send number to server on subchannel 3. Number to send this guy's Y coordinate. So this is, it's sending its X and Y coordinate to the host. And now what we're going to do is under the host group, we're going to click on Lacewing relay server, message sent on number message to server on subchannel 2. 2. I almost did 3, but I'm going to duplicate this and change that to 3. Alright, so now in subchannel 2 it sends its X coordinates. So under subchannel 2, position, set X coordinate, Lacewing relay server, received, get binary data. Whoops, I was trying to do the advanced way right there. I meant to go to received, get number. My bad. I was thinking of that other method in my head, and I actually started trying to do it, but it would have just screwed up anyways if I did that stuff. Okay, well, anyways, so on subchannel 3, so it's going to send its Y coordinate to subchannel 3. So right here, subchannel 3, position, set Y coordinate. We're going to click on Lacewing relay server, received, and get number. So I think that completes our not little game. This is not really a game right now. You can, this type of method is usually for like a co-op game, but you have to like port forward and stuff like that. So yeah, it's the only thing that sucks about it. But so you can see here, I can't move any of the guys because I haven't picked to host or be the joiner. Well, anyway, so I'm gonna have this ready, and then I'm gonna click host on this screen. Okay, so you can see I'm moving around. The cool part is, so say like I'm in the top right corner, and then on this screen I click join, the guy appears in the corner. Now you can see that the peer is actually moving on both screens now, and this guy, he's moving around too. SpongeBob's moving around. So that's pretty much the simplest way to do a multiplayer game. Now, to make events, I'm gonna show how to make like events happen. So, well, let me show like a cool little trick with counters and stuff. So, I'm gonna make a counter. Alright, so we got the counter. Yeah, we'll just put it right there. So, under the host group, we're going to make it new condition. Click on the mouse on the keyboard. Then we click on the keyboard. Upon pressing a key, we'll do the up arrow. And then upon pressing up arrow, it's going to add 1 to the counter. And make sure you did this under the host group. Now, what we're going to do, so we're going to do always. It's going to send number to client. Now, I'll do subchannel 4 because 3 is taken and all that. So, number to send. What it's going to send, so the host, so when the host presses up on the keyboard, it's going to add a number. It's going to keep on adding numbers to the counter. And what we can do is that the host will always send its current value to the peer on subchannel 4. So now if we go under here, I'm going to duplicate that, and then on subchannel 4, and then we go to set counter, Lacewing relay client, received, get number. Alright, so what that pretty much just did was that it can, whoops, oh damn, that's actually some pretty secret stuff I can't actually show. Okay, well anyways, build application, do that. Okay, so open this up. I think, okay, I only opened up one. And I can tell it's the new version because it has the counter. Pretty obvious. So, now what we're going to do is, we'll host. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to keep on pressing the up arrow. So you can see how it's at 12 right now. And then, on the other screen, I'm going to type localhost. I'm going to join. And you can see how it actually sets the counter to 12. But if I go on the host screen, keep on pressing the up arrow, it adds 1 to the counter here, and it adds 1 to the counter for the peer as well. So you can see I'm trying to press the up arrow on this screen, which I'm playing as the peer on here. You can see nothing's happening. You can do some pretty like cool stuff with this. I'll show you something. There was something that I did a while ago. It was like some weird thing that happened. Yeah, this thing. It looks really weird, doesn't it? Yeah, it looks pretty strange, but that's how that works. So I pressed that 49 times, new record. So that's pretty much how that works, and it's really not that hard. You just gotta learn a bit about Lacewing. I hope I teach something about it. It's pretty much just sending your coordinates to the other player. Or if it's like a game where you don't move around, it's just sending like the current value of a counter to another player. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know what else to show. Probably in another video, I will show how to do the other way, because if you're trying to like make a game like if you have someone connecting like very, very far away from you, like in another country, and they paste your IP and you use this method, they're probably gonna lag. So let me just minimize this. Okay, so they'll be like, the movement will be pretty choppy, but there was actually a way how you could fix that. So yeah, I'm just gonna rename this. I'm just gonna rename it to Lacewing. So yeah, it's pretty much it. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and also if you're wondering about that like 15, 12, 27 thing, it's actually something we're cooking up, but I'm not going to spoil too much. So yeah, if you guys want the other tutorial, just put a comment below and I'll take a look at it. And then yeah, there's probably going to be people wanting to know how to do it. So yeah, anyways, guys, see you all in the next video, and I will have a download link to this in the description below. Okay, so that's it. Goodbye. RIP.